Alright guys, how's it going? If you're watching this, then things have happened. After the last, match, I realized two things when recording the previous one. One, I took less damage from Klops at different times of the fight. Turns out, apparently Velius has variable faith. I never really noticed this before, because on most characters it didn't matter. He would two-shot just about anybody, so the details weren't important. But where here I can drain his life, that damage is actually very important because it determines how long I can sustain myself. If I could potentially do it for 4 life drains, or maybe just 2 and then change, then we could be doing a pretty good deal. The other thing I noticed, and honestly this is far more important, apparently you can silence Velius. Temple Knight has silence. So, apparently, if I can silence him, he can't use Cyclops, and all he can use is his physical attack, which I can potentially block, which isn't going to do nearly as much damage as Cyclops. I'm still going to have problems with the Ultimate Demons, but at that point, I could probably just, drain perfectly fine. Although I think this time I was so busy talking to you guys, I made a mistake and then just got my ass kicked this fight. However, the basic point will stand. If I can silence him, then I think this can go well. We'll give this a couple of tries right now. If I don't succeed, but I can see that I can succeed, I might stop because it is getting late. So I'm not going to dedicate myself too long to this one. But we'll see if it can work. Well, if it can work, then it can work. Alright, let's find out. Let's confirm this. This is very important. One of the funny things, though, is, in the comment section for one of the earlier videos, someone recommended that I change Ramza from Beowulf before this battle. And, well, I found out why. You see, I'm using a save editor called FFtastic, and that editor does not have the ability to edit the ability lists of non-basic jobs. The only way to do that is to make the character match the correct sprite, and then learn them in-game. But here's where it gets fun. I can't actually, I have to make a save. So I would have to save the game, turn Ramza into Beowulf, does it work? Confirmed! I would have to save, turn Ramza into Beowulf, and then... Oh, it's not kind enough to get close. It was lost to... Oh, shit. That's a bit more interesting. Kind of curious how the... Oh, well, that's amusing. He snaps me out of it. Okay. None of these cancel anything. Let's see. Robe. Black robe. So, yeah. Okay. And I really need to... So this is going to be trickier than I thought, but we'll give it a couple more runs. And, so yeah, you have to save, turn him into Beowulf, learn the ability, turn him back into Ramza. Because if you go into the battle as Beowulf, well, Ramza's not in the fight. And if Ramza's out of the fight with Wygraf, it's over. So, yeah, you can't do that with the Beowulf sprite, so I actually had to start over and reload one of the earlier save files so that I could turn him into Beowulf, teach him the skill, and then turn him back. And I had to refight the, opening battle. Not a hard battle, though, so that was fine. Alright, well, this isn't going to be too long. But it does give me something new to experiment with. So let's see, So I don't know much about loss. I've never really invoked it, for want of a better word, that often. I don't know how the computer reacts to it if it can't kill me directly. It's a bad strategy, though, but at least it does add some element of randomness to it. Probably not enough, but we'll play around and find out. So, after this, I'll make another save state at Velius, because while the issue with Velius is his faith that does alter, and that's one of the other options is to work around that. I'm gonna see if I want to test how he's gonna react to silence. Again, it'll be short. You can probably see how long this video is. So I'm just gonna see what kind of reactions we can do from it. And once I get a few ideas, I'll just stop it there and see if I'll ruminate on it, because now we've added some extra options, and we'll just test them out. Just the kind of basics. It's the last one I really want to test, because I honestly don't know how that really works. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm guessing Seal is not silenceable. Because if Seal were silenceable, then I could just wear something to prevent confusion. So, yeah, I silence him. He hits me with loss. That confuses me. What happens when I have a bit more health to start the fight off? Now, kind of the interesting thing about this is that there are no allies to target, and I think he really wants to target somebody. Yeah, and even if I had full health, I don't know, I'll have to try the drain strategy. That requires getting him with low amounts of health. Or low amounts of faith, I say. So that's at least something. I'm kind of disappointed silence doesn't work as well as I'd like. Again, this armor is a really big pain because I can't wear anything to prevent petrify, so I have to. So I can't wear it. If I could prevent those two, you know, just for chuckles, let's confirm. What prevents confusion? Does anything prevent confusion? Well, I've never cared about that before. Select. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this probably not going to end well. Probably know how this is going to end. But let's just confirm that loss does indeed count as one of the silence, or that Seal counts as ability that can't be silenced. The basic idea of the drain strategy is that if he does less than 336 or less damage to me, then which he did do, then I'll be able to drain him at the start. He'll hit me with Cyclops. I'll drain him again. He'll hit me with Cyclops, and I'll still be alive. Now the downside there is that it's going to take 4 drains to kill him, and I don't think I'll have enough to finish him off with a shock. After those drains. So I'll be able to get in 3 attacks, but what I really need is a 4th one. But maybe some manipulation of the CT will work in our favor by that time. I'm not certain. So let's do it. But that's going to involve just a lot of rolling the dice, getting through this opening battle parts. So what I'll probably do is probably just do that off camera because it's just boring and rolling the dice. And then once I find and then I'll just basically provoke Cyclops from him, and then test the damage. And once I know that I'll Once I know that I'll survive it, then I can, shit. Okay, the same basic point. Wait, that's gonna provoke a different reaction. Well, no, he'll still be able to use Petrify, and I'll test it for that. So just basically roll the dice until I can get a low enough damage from him and see maybe how low it can go. And once I've had a chance to do that, then, once I've had a chance to do that, we'll, see if I can't manipulate the CT enough to get 4 attacks before he can cast Cyclops on me like 3 times. Because I don't think I can survive 3 unless his faith can go really low, and I don't know what the minimum limit is. Obviously, if it can get down to like 240 damage, well, I could just keep taking it, but, no. There you are. Man, if only he started 1 space closer, I could drain him and then just run away. Well, no, looks like I'm doing that already, kinda, but basic point stands. Alright. Suck his health so that he can't just Cyclops me. And then we'll see what he has to say in terms of... Okay, just seal me. You know what? The entire point of this was to silence him. Who's Mr. Smart Time Dan now? Huh? Smart Time Dan? How's it going? Actually, well, doesn't matter. If silence works on him to stop Seal, then I win. In which case he's not using Clops anyway. So, yeah. I don't know what is Cyclops? I don't think it's dark. I think it's neutral damage. So yeah, as far as this goes though, if we still end up being stuck, there is the matter of Zodiac, and I did realize one big reason why I really don't want to change Zodiac, and that was Golgorand. Golgorand would be a lot harder, because he's the only non-Zodiac beast I really need to be able to one-shot. And the reason for that is because Golgorand deals... Shoot, where was I? Is because Golgorand's got that drain, so if you don't kill him in one shot, then he's gonna do a lot of damage. Then he's gonna do damage back to me, hitting me again, and restoring his health, which might mean it would take 2 or 3 shots to do it. And Golgorand has the same Zodiac as Ygraph, so getting bad Zodiac with Ygraph would give me bad Zodiac with Golgorand, which would make that battle a lot harder. And if I can't actually, try playing that battle with, replay that battle and just do it with a bad Zodiac with him, it's just going to seem a bit like cheating on my part. If I really, really can't find anything to do here, if I just can't beat Golgorand or Ygraph no matter what I try, and I think I really need the bad Zodiac, then what I will do is I managed to find one of the older save files has got a save from near there. It's from right before Zalin Fort City. So I will use that save file, and I'll go ahead and fight the battle again with a different Zodiac until I can win. Because I know I can do it. It's not going to be that hard. It's just going to... But it's not so easy that I can write it off. It is a fundamental change in the strategy of the battle. Out of curiosity. That would work. So... I'd really feel, if I felt like if I changed it and then I didn't beat Golgorand under the similar circumstances, it would just be cheating. Yeah, I thought so. So that's why I really don't want to do the Zodiac thing. I'll have to go back, I'll have to fight over the battle with Agrius again. And honestly, the Mustadio battle isn't exactly super easy either. So it's going to take a lot of time to even just get back to that point. But I really don't. I would really need to refight that battle to really claim I did it, and to not really just be cheating with the Zodiac. So we're all set for now. I'll probably be a while because I got Fallout 4 and then all the prep needed to make this attempt again. I need to record actually trying to beat Velius, but I don't really want to put the effort into talking about it, so I'll probably just put on a video, record it, probably not talk too much if the video turns out good, and if I end up succeeding, I'll go ahead and let you guys, I'll put it up, but it might be of a lower quality than usual, up until I defeat Velius. But they are, you're forewarned. If not, I'll go ahead and make a video saying that I'm going to need to go back to Golgorand and fight Golgorand on a different Zodiac. And we'll go from there. Well, that's all I have to say for now. Turns out silencing him doesn't do me much good. Although loss is a possibly maybe acceptable strategy. I'm still not entirely certain if I can really make it work for me. Mostly because he could just walk up and punch me, and even if I could survive that, then the ultimate demons are going to do terrible things to me unless I run away, which I'm not, because Confusion is smart enough to target somebody. Really my best hope is that he gets confused and then drains life, but I can't. Yeah, it's not a very good option. Technically speaking, it is possible that it could work. If I confuse him and then I just keep draining the life out of him specifically, it'll work. Any other circumstances, but it's just not likely. So, there we are. That's me rambling. Feel free to offer me any more suggestions in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.